I can't back that up. Raise your hand if you've ever had a conversation with Seth lasting more than 10 seconds. Okay. I present to you the toast to Seth and Aviva in the style of Seth Fruderman. So I actually have something that I wanted to, I don't know, maybe if okay, so when I first met Seth, here's the thing that you have to understand about Seth Fruderman, so when I got to college, well, first of all, college was different. Grad school. I did my graduate school at the Manhattan School of Music. It's a funny thing about the Upper West Side. It's completely different from Riverdale in all sorts of ways. What was I? Oh, Ed Green. I could go on forever. There's no point. I got to set the shirt one time that says easily distracted. I have to say, Seth and I met at the Manhattan School of Music. We were both in the composition program there. We were both equally dark. I can count on one hand, I think, the number of people that I've had a musical relationship that is truly almost, how do I want to put it? I'm at the risk of actually sounding like you when I it's an extremely, especially those of us, and there are many musicians in the room here. It's an extremely rare thing to have an ability to communicate musically with a person that where you truly find that the sum is so much greater than the whole is so much greater than the sum of its parts. And truly, I think this is probably true for all of us. Is I can count on one hand the number of people I've had like that in my life, and I could meet a few more, and it still wouldn't fill up that hand. True. So Seth is indeed one of those people, and I found with every one of those people where it's been an equally positive personal friendship with that person. It's extremely. There's me and this guy, like, right? Okay, and it's the type of thing where when I showed up at school and Seth showed up at school, I don't think there really was any sort of recognition that either of us was capable of communicating with the other person. There's too much dichotomy there, and I'm not going to go into too much. But those of us that know us both know how far apart we truly are. Seth is one of those people who I often describe as being good at everything that I'm not good at. And by that, I'm going to go ahead and take the lead. I think that gives me leave to say that everything that he's not good at, I'm fantastic. But working with Seth as both a friend and as a musical compatriot, it's a perfect foil. He is the most perfect foil I have had in my musical life, and I think that as a musician, as somebody who cannot separate my personal life from my business, that is probably the highest compliment I can give to a friend. With respect to Aviva, I have to say I judge all my friends' relationships. Well, I judge all my friends' relationships. I'm not a good person. Again, Seth, Megan. But I judge all my close friends' relationships. I'm judging all of you right now. I'm judging all of my close friends' relationships by how much that person is different when they're with their significant other in their dealings with me. Because we're all, just a little bit different. I certainly censor myself quite a bit around my wife, or rather, I should censor myself a bit around my wife. But I liked Aviva at the start, and I don't have the right to like Aviva or not like Aviva from the start. I haven't known Seth for 30 years, but if I claim that right, which I am, what made me immediately warm to Aviva is Seth is exactly the same around her as he is when he's not, which is totally off his gourd, incapable of finishing a sentence or any sort of train of thought. And that, of course, gave me the necessary openness to Aviva to actually learn to love her as a person, because usually I don't give people a chance. Warm. You're so warm, Seth. You're so warm and loving. I'm gonna shut up before I do anything stupid. I'm thinking of the children. But to the two of you, I hope, as a newlywed, that I only hope that it's as magical for you as it's been for me. It's been amazing. So.
Hear, hear.